Demystifying ISF Audits. Understanding the process. Welcome back to our Customs Brokerage series. Today, we're going to dive into the world of Importer Security Filing, ISF, audit process for fine assessment. Understanding this crucial process is essential for importers and customs brokers alike. So, let's get started. Importing goods involves various regulations and compliance requirements, and one such requirement is the ISF filing. The ISF filing is an electronic submission of cargo information before the goods are loaded onto a vessel bound for the United States. This filing allows customs officials to assess and mitigate any security risks associated with the imported goods. The ISF audit process ensures that importers are accurately providing all necessary information and meeting the ISF requirements. Once the ISF is filed, it may be subject to an audit by U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, to ensure compliance. During an audit, customs officials review the filed ISF to verify its accuracy and identify any discrepancies or violations. If the CBP finds any issues or discrepancies during the audit process, they may issue fines to the importer. These fines and penalties can vary depending on the severity of the violations. It is crucial for importers to understand their responsibilities and comply with the ISF requirements to avoid fines and penalties that can impact their bottom line. To avoid fines and potential delays, importers should ensure the accuracy and completeness of their ISF filings. This includes providing all required information, such as bill of lading details, shipper and consignee information, and detailed cargo descriptions. Additionally, importers should stay up to date with any changes to the ISF requirements and promptly correct any errors or omissions. It's worth noting that customs brokers play a critical role in assisting importers with the ISF filing and audit process. They have the expertise and knowledge to navigate the complex customs regulations and ensure compliance. Customs brokers can help importers review their ISF filings, identify potential issues, and rectify any discrepancies before submitting them to CBP. During an ISF audit, customs officials may request additional documents or information to further validate the accuracy of the filed ISF. Importers should be prepared to provide any requested documentation promptly. Failure to comply with these requests can result in fines and penalties. In cases where fines are issued, importers have the option to contest the fine or seek a mitigation of the penalty through a petition process. This process involves providing evidence and arguments to support the importer's case. It's advisable for importers to consult with a customs attorney or a knowledgeable customs broker to navigate this process effectively. Timeliness is crucial when it comes to ISF filings and audit responses. Importers should ensure that their filings are submitted within the required timeframe, which is generally 24 hours before the vessel's departure. Similarly, when responding to audit requests, importers should provide the requested information within the given deadline to avoid any further penalties. Education and training are key components of ensuring compliance with ISF requirements. Importers should invest in providing proper training to their staff regarding ISF filing procedures, regulatory changes, and best practices. This proactive approach can help minimize errors and reduce the risk of fines and penalties. Regularly reviewing and auditing internal processes related to ISF filings is another strategy to ensure compliance. Importers should establish robust internal control mechanisms to identify any potential discrepancies or violations early on. This can help address issues promptly and prevent them from becoming larger problems during a CBP audit. It's important to note that fines and penalties associated with ISF violations can be significant, ranging from a few $1,000s to tens of thousands of dollars, depending on the scale and severity of the infractions. Importers should consider these potential costs when budgeting and planning their import operations. Customs brokers can provide valuable guidance to importers in understanding the audit process and potential risks associated with ISF filings. By leveraging their expertise, importers can ensure compliance, mitigate risk, and focus on their core business operations. Collaboration and communication between importers and their customs brokers are essential in navigating the ISF audit process effectively. Importers should work closely with their customs brokers to stay updated on any regulatory changes, address any potential issues, and ensure that their ISF filings are accurate and compliant. In addition to fines, non-compliant ISF filings can also result in cargo holds and potential delays during the customs clearance process. These delays can impact supply chain efficiency and customer satisfaction. Therefore, importers should prioritize compliance to avoid any disruptions to their business operations. It's essential for importers to maintain proper documentation related to ISF filings and audits. This includes keeping records of all communication with customs officials, audit responses, and any supporting documents provided during the process. These records can serve as evidence and documentation in case of any disputes or future audits. Regularly reviewing and updating processes and procedures related to ISF filings can help importers stay compliant and minimize the risk of fines and penalties. Importers should establish a robust compliance program that includes periodic internal audits, staff training, and staying informed about any changes or updates to the ISF requirements. Technology can play a significant role in simplifying the ISF filing process and reducing the likelihood of errors. Importers should consider implementing software solutions or working with service providers that offer automated ISF filing systems. These systems can streamline the filing process, improve accuracy, and help meet the required deadlines. Customs brokerage firms often provide value-added services beyond ISF filing assistance. Importers can leverage these additional services, such as tariff classification, duty drawback, and customs entry preparation, to further optimize their import operations and ensure compliance with customs regulations. Finally, importers should maintain open lines of communication with their customs brokers and seek their guidance from the initial ISF filing process to audits and potential fines. A strong partnership between importers and customs brokers can help navigate the complex world of customs compliance and ensure successful import operations. Thank you for joining us today to learn about the ISF audit process for fine assessment. We hope this information has been helpful in understanding the importance of compliance and the potential risks associated with ISF filings. Stay tuned for our upcoming videos, where we will continue to explore important topics related to customs brokerage and international trade. Remember to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our future videos. Until then, safe importing!